champion.
It is going
buchecha
off in here right now.
All eyes on mat 10.
Yeah. And everybody's on the people are on their feet in here. Crowd's going nuts. The stage is set.
Keenan has to avoid the takedown here. He must avoid the takedown because he can be taken down by buchecha. He needs to get a clean guard pull.
And buchecha pulls.
Now Keenan almost passed before.
Whoa!
He almost passed, and then he got into trouble early.
Yeah, here is where buchecha's dangerous. He'll suck that knee bar in and then sweep you off that knee bar.
Keenan diving under the Berimbolo.
Whoa!
Very similar exchange to what we've seen before. And
That's
Keenan
gonna be
recovers
2.
the guard.
Let's see if the statistics are true, because the first to score 2 has a much higher percentage chance of winning. Something like 75% higher.
Can I get my voice on? Yeah, only mine.
Wow. Rafa Mendes is on deck.
I think we'd have to stay with this match here because that's an elimination match for Rafa Mendes.
He's got the lapel out already.
Now, they've gone against each other before where Keenan lost by advantage, but they had a very similar opening exchange, but there was no points awarded.
Right.
So that's going to be huge.
Right. Whoa, buchecha throws the legs by, but nothing quite happening yet. Almost. Keenan looking for that lapel
arm drag. And that was the same arm drag that he used to get buchecha in a little bit of trouble. Here's a leg drag. Keenan's in a little trouble here. Keenan's in a lot of trouble here. But he's got the foot on the bicep.
Buchecha using his knee there really well, but not able to get that, knock that foot to the inside.
Keenan is in a lot of trouble here. He's got to try and use his foot to open the lapel. That's what he's doing now. Look, he's using his heel. He's using his heel with the foot on the bicep. That lapel is opening, you see? That's very tricky. You might not have seen that if you weren't so savvy on the lapel.
Good job to get back to the guard, too.
Yeah, that was critical. That's what makes him as good as he is, because if you don't have that one skill, you're just going to get your guard pass. You know, that's it. That's the end of it. And here we're back into a stronger point. Buchecha on both knees, which you've seen this out of the heavier competitors against Keenan's tricky worm guard.
Yeah. Now, with that lapel, I like when they wrap the lapel, I like going on grabbing your own lapel around the foot. So, and I told you I had something for this trickery, so
we'll see it soon out of people you're connected with.
Yes.
Keenan will send spies your way.
All the new stuff, you know, Keenan's really developed this thing we saw against Leandro Lo into a whole nother side here. So not only is he doing the one we've seen earlier, but now he's doing the inverted, and
here we're passing the other side, the other lapel.
Now he's going
around
with the other lapel around.
And I think he's going to do one more grip strip, and then he's going to work to invert from this position.
Yep, there he goes.
You know, this was a style that I saw not only at black belt, but I saw it out of, I think his name is Pablo Durta at blue belt this weekend. I saw this very similar techniques out of him, having trained with Atos as well. So it's kind of like a forecasting what's to come here. Keenan's improving his position here.
He really is. And see, this is the thing, when a lapel is wrapped around someone's foot to like it is, you've got to get your own lapel before it's gripped around your leg, and then you can use your own lapel to do leg drags, because if you tie the foot up, then it's a little bit different. It works a little bit different, but Keenan is so smooth at feeding them under the leg and then making these grip exchanges that it's not giving anybody time.
Here he's almost hinting at a shin on shin.
Yeah, he may be going leg lasso sweep to the left here. He's getting this angle to sweep to this left side. Now we saw this, I've seen this before. He goes to this side and then grabs that sleeve and then switches direction.
But this is with the other lapel, which is interesting. because the other lapel exerts a little bit different of a control on the back. This is the position that we saw earlier against Leandro. But I think even against Leandro, it was the opposite side
It was
lapel.
the cross lapel, yeah.
So it doesn't seem to have a preference. You know, this is what I saw in their match before, and it takes a lot of confidence when you're down and to not be going for the sweep when maybe you have the grips to do the sweep. That's takes a lot of courage, as you say, in the guard. A lot of belief in your guard.
Off of Mendez fans, he's up on mat number 9. Nice. You can really get a good look at this grip right now. And like Dan, you pointed out earlier, we saw Leandro, but it was the cross lapel.
Yeah,
right
this is just straight warm guard position with the other lapel, though. He's gonna need to score an advantage here somehow. So I would try and use this position to score an advantage if I were Keenan strategically. So knock him over to the left or to the right, like he did against Braulio Estima in another tournament, is that you can switch the grips and grab that hand that's out there with Keenan's right hand.
Yeah.
So you switch the grips on the lapel.
Let me try an arm lock right here.
So the difference here, as I was saying before, is that, oh, here we go into the crab ride.
Whoa.
He's going to come on top, possibly in a leg drag.
Yep.
He's going to come on top, maybe in a leg drag. There's 2.
Wow, and he's got
the initiative here. Let's see what the grip exchange. He's holding on the lapel. In my opinion, in their previous match, he let go of the lapel too early and allowed buchecha to be buchecha and come up on a double leg. Now, I think, aside from passing the guard and just doing that coming back somehow to standing would mean a win if he could pull guard again. Because I think he has it within him to score an advantage.
This is where the problem lies, is that buchecha got those too early, so he's going to get 2 again now.
Yes, that too early was not very good. So here he's got to get it back. So he's going to go with more intensity here. Like I said, I really think that he had the sweep in his mind, even though he wasn't sweeping. So he can get this back here.
He can come around the back.
He can get mount. Oh, the leg position change. He's falling into a leg drag position. Almost sitting to the back.
Almost.
Let's see the point scoring here.
Buchecha scooting under back to deep half. Wise move.
This is going to be close, whatever it is. Deep half with that lapel still. The lapel can anchor you to a certain extent, but he just got swept before with the lapel. And it's interesting because Keenan's typical counter to the deep half guard is right hand in the collar. And he did an amazing back take from deep half guard at the Pro League. Yes. So he's doing the lapel kind of here. He needs to try and stabilize in a conventional position.
He's got to just bring this left foot through.
He's in a not bad position. If he can untangle himself properly,
you got to bring this left knee out.
He'll be in a decent position, but he could very easily be swept. Here, he's going for it because he let go of the lapel. Something's going to happen here.
Yeah, good
Something's going to happen. If
Beautiful.
Keenan can pass a long step here, he's going to try and long step.
Yep. It's a beautiful recovery. He's got to keep buchecha off that single. Buchecha right now has that collar. You see buchecha push him forward.
Keenan's a knee slicer. He likes this position. He's gonna try and face crank, but he has that leg grab, and he's amazing. He has that back take I was referring to. Almost. It's too explosive.
Yep.
That back take from that he does. He steps around as the guy comes on top. I forget who he did it to in that Pro League.
Yep.
But he's done it before at brown belt as well. A slightly different variation.
Yep. Try to kick over the head.
Yep.
Releases the lapel and take the back.
And the guy gives you the back.
Yeah, but buchecha,
it's tough, man.
Yeah, buchecha brought his head up so fast, so explosive.
It's going to be a little tougher now because Keenan doesn't have his grips.
You're right.
He's going to need to set up his grips. But the easiest grip is to make is that lapel grip. It's everywhere because it's impossible to defend about a foot of that lapel to get it undone.
Yep, it's just going to take a little time because now the gi is tucked in, so we'll see here. But that's going to put Buchecha up again.
There are the points.
Now, yep,
he's going to need to get his grips.
He's already got out the lapel.
He's working the foot underneath the lapel, which means he's trying to invert here. He can maybe go 2 feet. He doesn't like the lapel position. He's going for the other one. So that is purposeful that he's switched the lapel for this tournament here. He needs to he has not finalized and cinched up his position, so this can be slightly precarious.
He's almost, yep, he's already got it.
There we go.
So good at getting this
spinning
grip.
Under. I think you'll see him, this is like 100% effort to try and sweep right here.
Yeah.
Because he needs to get those 2 back.
Yeah, those first 2 are right now what's changed the game. Still has this inverted grip. Coming around the backside. Lost his grip a little.
There's about 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds remaining. He's asked to go. He has to go and be risky here.
It's Buchecha. Man, oh man. What a fast pass. He lost his grip. Buchecha went left and right. Past the guard. Looking to go off now.
And it's not going to be enough time. Time's going to expire. That's why we saw him could be a little bit more risky, because you're down 2.
Whoa, wow.
And Buchecha takes a very close match.
Yeah.
And that's why he's the defending champion. But a very respectable, exciting, and entertaining performance by Keenan Cornelius.
Yeah.
So that puts Buchecha against Adolfo, which was probably the slated final, if you're on paper.
Yep.
With a 3rd place for Bernardo Faria and Keenan Cornelius. Here's a replay.
Look at that pass.
See, he just didn't have the time to set up the grips. And it was that first 2 points, because that whole sequence